Your personal time is more valuable than your professional time, because your personal time, you can't ever get it back, number one. Number two, it makes you a better you. It makes you the greatest asset, not for your team and your patients, for your family and your friends, and most of all, for yourself. So with that said, let's tackle three key things, three key strategies that you're going to absolutely find so special. Okay. So the very first one is obviously mindset, because it all comes back to mindset. It comes back to deserve level, and it comes back to shifting the paradigm. If you want a lifestyle practice, aside from like hopes and dreams and more time off, which is all possible, what you have to do really is get down to the root of the matter. And you have to understand this is the difference between being a commodity and being really an exclusive provider. Okay. The patients will come when the practice is open. You don't need them all. So many doctors are making low-level choices and decisions in their life that they're like a doormat, okay? Convenience store. And look, that's for some places and some people, but it's not for you. And that's because lifestyle matters, because the one thing you cannot ever, ever, ever get back is your time. And so you can't say, eventually, I would like to. As soon as I hear that, you know what I do when I talk to my doctors, which I'll be talking to you, I'm very sure, in the very near future. When I create a custom lifestyle blueprint for my doctors, I get their goals, and you know what I do? I cut the time in half. I accelerate progress. Okay? I control outcomes, because it's all about, again, questioning the status quo. There's an old saying, what you tolerate, you endorse. What you accept, you allow. So this is all about stop being a commodity and understand that these patients, they will come when the practice is open. They will follow the lead and guidance of you and your team. So you don't have to worry, okay? No worries. We don't have to worry about having a practice built on volume and trying to please all the people. Instead, your belief and mindset and paradigm has to be one of abundance. It has to be one of power and strength and courage, not scarcity, desperation, commoditization. Be exclusive. Okay? By the way, people want most what they can't have anyhow. So you elevate your value just by doing that. The second part is to dial in. I mean, scrupulously, impeccably dial in your daily success system. So many people, they have a morning huddle, but it's not real strategic. It's really not about creation and opportunity. We're going to talk in the future about the actual schedule and the magical math formulas that I create for my doctors. What matters first, though, is we got to have a target, have a bullseye. That's the lifestyle schedule. The practice is designed to support the style of the life you wish to live. So here's the thing. Everything from your morning routine, wake up until you get to the practice, it's got to be dialed in. And I would say the non-practice days is even more important, actually. And then when you come home, same deal. You know, I like hearing doctors that when they get home, they start their second day, their most important, valuable day. The first day is designed for the second day. And if you come home and got no energy, or you're still working on chart notes, or you get home late, you know, this is like obsessive compulsive, I know, because by golly, hey, you know, I'm very much, you might say, OCD. But we have to do this. You cannot be compulsive with the practice and get sucked in. That by itself is desperation mentality. So instead, have a daily success system that drives the future of your life. I call it reverse engineering. And when you have that success system dialed in, you stay on it. It's about what's happening ahead, not what happened behind. And whether it's in your morning huddle talking about yesterday, bad news, you're already behind the eight ball, or it's in your life. And you're going to bed with things on your mind, stresses that exist. Instead, you got to empty that out, and you got to start tomorrow fresh. So the lifestyle practice, it removes stress. It actually facilitates your goals, and it helps you to have harmony. I don't say balance because it's a little bit tough. People take it the wrong way. Harmony between life in and life out of the practice. And this is all about my future focused approach.